presentation of HBO Sports. A fighter was once asked what he believed in. "I believe in me," he answered. "I have no other choice." It is a fundamental belief that propels all of them. None more so than these two men, whose careers have been driven by a steadfast faith in their ability to triumph over anyone and anything placed in their path. But as their fight approaches, the similarities end there. Manny Pacquiao's journey has taken him from the slums of the Philippines to a seat in his country's Congress. He has fought for every sliver of his success and made a case that he is the greatest boxer on the planet.
Clearly in the hearts of fans who love exciting boxing, Pacquiao is #1 in the world.
This is a difficult fight and most important fight to me because I'm moving up another weight division. My concern is not only for myself, but what I can give to my country, what I can give to the people who love boxing.
His next opportunity comes against this man, Antonio Margarito. They call him the Tijuana Tornado. For years, he was deemed to be as dangerous as any fighter in the sport, until one night changed everything. In the ring,
Mosley has annihilated Antonio Margarito.
And far beyond it.
Yo creo que se olvida todo es porque venciendo a Manny Pacquiao, así no es cierto que Tony ha subido con algo ilegal y la verdad así va a ser. Vamos a ganarle a Manny Pacquiao.
From the Filipino islands to the California coast, to a colossal monument to spectacle that's risen in the heart of Texas. Two fighters linked solely by self-belief present a dramatic study in contrasts. Statesman, outlaw, dominance, desperation. 4 weeks, 2 camps, all access. This is Pacquiao Margarito, 24/7. "5,000 feet in the air on the Filipino island of Luzon, Baguio City has risen yet again. A walk through the streets of the nation's summer capital reveals a promising panorama. The familiar patterns of everyday life just 1 year after a pair of typhoons ravaged the city and its mountainous region. Inside the shape-up boxing gym downtown, the patterns are also recognizable. The cadences of a man known around the world as one of the greatest boxers of his generation.
3, come on, let's go.
One who 5 months ago added another, even more distinguished title to his historic resume.
One question that occurs to me again and again is, can I be a good congressman?
I'm Honorable Manuel D. Pacquiao from Lone District of Sarangani Province.
And my resounding answer is yes.
This past May, the citizens of the largely impoverished southern province of Sarangani elected the people's champion to the Filipino National Legislature.
After I won, I'm thinking that, I have my responsibility is more. But, I like that. That's my dream, to serve people. I want to help them because I know what they're feeling. I know what is the feeling of being nothing in life.
The way he just holds himself, he's a whole different person now from Manny Pacquiao, the boxer. And he's very proud of what he does, and he wants to help his country. And I think, we haven't lost him yet to politics, but we will someday soon.
As Pacquiao trains 150 miles south in Manila, Congress is in session. And each day, the roll call reaches the most famous name among the 278 members of the House of Representatives. Pacquiao has been formally excused from his legislative duties while he trains for his fight with Antonio Margarito. But a short distance from the proceedings, a small group of his associates, led by Chief of Staff Franklin Gacal, stay in constant contact with the congressman.
We have to communicate with him daily, and we have to make sure that all communications would reach him as fast as possible. Last week, even in the middle of the training, I have to call him. I think he was on the ring doing the mitts with Freddie Roach, and I got to disturb him because it has to be acted upon immediately.
Back in the gym, Pacquiao has shed the garments of a legislator for those of a modern-day warrior king. But as a new typhoon approaches the Philippines, a question lingers. How much longer will Manny Pacquiao want to play the dual roles of both champion and politician?
Boxing is still important to me because boxing is my passion and boxing is my life. While I'm training, of course, I have to focus on my training. I have to focus on my fight. But like after my training, I'm thinking about politics.
Just the other day, he told me, I miss my job. I says, Manny, this is your job. He says, no, I miss Congress. It worries me a little bit when he says he misses his job, because I know it's in his mind.
Chiquis, no te pongas friki, planchame los dikis y vámonos Ricky. Deja cargo el hitter, en la rafla tengo el cricket. La neta ni te agüites que así me conociste.
Like it or not, Antonio Margarito is back. After more than a year in pugilistic exile, you'll find him at the Robert Garcia Boxing Academy in Oxnard, California, training for Manny Pacquiao. An opportunity many think he doesn't deserve.
La gente puede opinar lo que ella quiera. Mucha gente me cree que yo no sabía nada, otra gente no me cree. Yo no puedo cambiar el pensamiento de cada persona, ¿no? Pero yo no sabía y no sé lo que tenía ese mentado vendaje. Pero pues lo importante es que ya estoy de regreso.
Margarito has been a boxing pariah since January 2009, when controversy erupted at his bout with Shane Mosley at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. The trouble began before the fight in Margarito's locker room, as trainer Javier Capetillo wrapped his boxer's hands while Mosley's trainer Nazim Richardson looked on.
Entonces a mí ya me habían vendado la primera mano, que estaba bien el vendaje. Después, pero desde que me empezó a vendar Capetillo, surgieron los problemas del entrenador de Mosley, que no podía dar dos vueltas en el mismo tape, que no podía dar, que nomás era una sola.
There was such a distraction about the tape on the wrist. You know, that could be the fake out. I'll show you this to give you something else. So I checked the padding, and when I checked the padding, it felt hard. So then the commissioner felt it, he said, that feels pretty hard. And the commissioner flipped it open, and a block fell out of it.
We were all asking ourselves, what happened? What is it? Antonio kept asking me, what's going on, Sergio? What is that? I said, I don't know. It looks like another piece of gauze to me, but I don't know.
The hardened knuckle pads were deemed unsafe and confiscated for further examination. But the fight went on as scheduled.
We get in the ring and he kept asking me, is everything okay? What was that? So I knew Tony's mind was somewhere else now.
Mosley has Margarito in trouble on the ropes. Staggers him with that right hand. He's about one more right hand away from going down.
Capetillo quería parar un round antes de que parara la pelea y yo, como decimos los mexicanos, yo me muero en la raya y yo quería continuar. Fue cuando sucedió lo del knockout.
Margarito is getting hit flush with every right hand. There's another one. There's a big left hook. Why not stop it now? And Shane Mosley has annihilated Antonio Margarito.
Después de que se terminó la pelea y que se empezó a hablar de lo del vendaje, entonces yo todavía no creía qué tan grande estaba esto porque realmente no sabía qué es lo que estaba pasando.
Afterwards, Capetillo claimed he used the hardened pads to protect another fighter's hands in training, and they had been mistakenly placed in Margarito's wraps on fight night without the boxer's knowledge.
Cuando yo hablé con Capetillo, pues solamente él me dijo que había sido un error. Le dije, pero pues qué tipo de error, porque dicen que hay yeso. Y dijo, no hay yeso. Dije, bueno, pues lo que digan que hay. Me dijo, fue un error mío, me dijo, y la verdad lo siento mucho, no pensé que llegara a todo esto. Y pues fue todo lo que él me dijo.
But the California State Athletic Commission found sulfur and calcium in the knuckle pads, ingredients that form plaster of Paris. As a result, the commission voted unanimously to suspend both boxer and trainer for a year, pending reinstatement.
Ya cuando pasó eso, entonces ya cuando estaba solo yo, pues me hacía miles de preguntas, ¿no? Pero nunca sentí yo mal el vendaje, no sé. ¿Será porque no golpeé? Tal vez si yo hubiera golpeado, pues yo iba a ser el primero que le iba a decir a Capetillo, siento mi vendaje mal, lo siento duro, no sé, pero no tuve la oportunidad ni de golpear nada.
He was really depressed about what happened. That's Antonio's life. And for that to be taken away from him was really difficult for him to handle.
Margarito sat out nearly 16 months before returning to the ring in Mexico with a new trainer, Robert Garcia. In August, he applied to have his license reinstated in California, but was denied. Then, when negotiations with Manny Pacquiao advanced, the state of Texas emerged as a likely host and licensed Margarito without a hearing.
Dije, es el momento de demostrar a la gente que no ocupo ningún tipo de argumento para ganar mis peleas y para demostrarle a todo el mundo boxístico que puedo vencer y que estoy de vuelta.
In my opinion, did he know? 100% yes. You would definitely know.
Of course, you know, what do you think of us? Stupid? You're gonna like, oh, coach, put my hand rough in my hands. I'm gonna close my eyes. Oh, like that, no? Right? It's common sense.
For his part, Manny Pacquiao prefers to begin his days in the Baguio gym, wrapping his hands himself. On fight night in Dallas, however, Freddie Roach will assume that responsibility, as well as the task of formally observing trainer Robert Garcia wrap Margarito's hands in the opposing locker room.
I don't trust anyone in the world. There's no way he could get away with anything with me, because I'm going to watch him wrap, I'm going to watch him glove, I'm going to sit in that dressing room the whole day, make sure he doesn't do anything illegal. That's it, drive it, knock this, pucker out.
Pacquiao's decision to take a big money fight with a disgraced ex-champion was met with no small degree of moral outrage from many fight fans and observers. But according to advisor Michael Kahn's, Team Pacquiao sees it another way.
We've been criticized for giving Margarito an opportunity. I believe right now that the best fight available from a financial standpoint is Margarito. Manny had said to me personally too, well, if he cheated, but he served his time. He was punished. The commission gave him a suspension. He complied with the suspension.
We have to give him a chance to recover his career, and, you know, we're just human. We're not perfect.
The November 13th date with Margarito materialized only after a long-anticipated super fight with Floyd Mayweather fell by the wayside once again. Plans for a potential bout in the spring had been shelved when Pacquiao balked at Mayweather's insistence on random drug testing because of his aversion to having his blood drawn within 14 days of a fight. Then a second negotiation for a showdown this fall collapsed, though Team Pacquiao says it was willing to compromise on the issue.
We pretty much agreed to anything on the drug testing except not within 7 days.
I'm not disappointed. I'm okay. If the fight happened, if don't, that's fine. Because of my achievement in boxing, you know, compared to him.
Manny Pacquiao is a storm!
Perhaps the most remarkable of Pacquiao's achievements has been a 15-year march through 10 weight divisions spanning 40 pounds. Against Margarito, Pacquiao will fight at a career-high 150-pound limit and give up 5 inches in height.
That's my role, to fight a bigger guy. Like Oscar, Cotto.
And goes down again.
Clote, Hatton.
After Manny beat Oscar, I asked Manny, who do you want to fight next? He said Margarito. I said, Manny, he's a little bit too big. He says, no. He says, I'll destroy him. There's going to be a point there somewhere we might be too small. I don't think this is it.
"7,000 miles east last Sunday, no one seemed too concerned about size or speed, at least with regards to Manny Pacquiao. The classic cars were in the lot as part of a charity benefit for trainer Robert Garcia's amateur program, along with middleweight champ Sergio Martinez, rising lightweight Brandon Rios, and Miguel Garcia, an undefeated featherweight prospect, as well as the trainer's younger brother. But it was Antonio Margarito who drew the day's biggest cheers. And as he greeted the crowd, it was clear his suspension had hardly eroded the passion of his Mexican fan base.
Who's gonna win the fight on November 13th?
La verdad no esperaba, la verdad, bastante gente y la verdad que sí estamos muy bien. Me siento muy contento, la verdad. Todo esto que pasó ya lo dejé en el pasado. Tengo muchos fanáticos y quiero dar las gracias a todos ellos.
Just tells us that people love Margarito, people want to see him do good, and everybody's telling us, they can't wait to see that fight, and they know it's going to be a great fight.
It is the second camp together for boxer and trainer. Early this year, Margarito's manager approached Garcia about working with his fighter. And in May, while still unlicensed in the U.S., Margarito scored a unanimous decision victory in a bout in Mexico with Garcia in his corner.
I told him, I want to meet Margarito, I want to talk to him, I want to see if that's going to be a good move for me. He explained to me how everything happened, the way the gauze, the way the padding was inserted and all that. He told me how everything happened. That's when I said, this guy's telling me the truth. So I said, I'm gonna help him out.
Te vuelvo a mencionar, estoy mejor que nunca, estoy bien en el peso. Que estaba muy a gusto con Roberto y con todo el equipo.
No te recargues tanto hacia él. Por eso un jaloncito ahí te digo entre las cosas porque te paras. Juégales fuerte, pero usted siempre sólido.
Y la verdad que no pudo llegar en el mejor momento a esta pelea.
Margarito's mindset and fitness level offer a stark contrast from his preparations for Shane Mosley nearly 2 years ago, when he entered the ring a weight-drained fighter forced to lose more than 35 pounds over an abbreviated 7-week training camp. Here in California, as the 150-pound bout approaches, it appears the same mistake won't be made twice.
Yo creo que ellos están pensando que voy a volver a sufrir para el peso, que no me voy a recuperar, pero no es así.
58. Yep. We're perfect right now. We're in perfect timing. I think camp has been going well. We still got 4 weeks to go, but everything's going perfect. Sparring, the weight, running in the mornings, everything's right on target.
It's a 5-hour drive without traffic from Baguio due south to Manila. Today, presented with a break in training, Manny Pacquiao makes the trip for a whirlwind 48-hour tour of the city.
Knowing Manny, he can't sit idle.
I'm a workaholic guy. I'm always busy.
First on the agenda, a family reunion with wife Jinky and their 4 children. The next morning begins early for a 5 a.m. charity run alongside an estimated 116,000 of his countrymen. 24 hours later, he finds time for fitness alongside another fighter in Freddie Roach's stable, 140-pound titleist Amir Khan. which is followed by a brief visit with congressional colleagues in the House of Representatives.
I can rest after the fight.
Meanwhile, a day off for Freddie Roach is spent pursuing quieter moments back at a Baguio shopping mall. But after a decade at the side of the most famous man in the Philippines, any attempts at anonymity can prove futile.
I'm a popular guy in the Philippines. If I can make somebody happy for a moment by taking a picture, I'm never going to say no. Sometimes, it's overwhelming.
When Pacquiao and Roach reconvene at the Shape Up boxing gym, the schedule calls for sparring. The partners in camp are Glenn Tapia and Michael Medina, both nearly 6 feet tall and instructed to simulate Margarito's high-pressure physical style.
Practicing timing.
Timing, the one punch is not enough, okay? Put 2 and 3 together. Or just one. Okay, combinations, okay? I feel he's getting hit too much, and it's because he wants to trade with these guys, the bigger guys and so forth. It's no secret, we have to box Margarito to beat him. I told him, you stay in the ropes and let Margarito get off on you, you do have a chance of letting him knock you out.
In Roach's view, training is slightly behind schedule. And while a nagging injury to Pacquiao's left heel has hampered his outdoor road work, the trainer places the blame on his fighter's other obligations.
I think Congress is getting our way a little bit. I didn't think it would, but it has a little bit. So his focus isn't right, so he's not consistent. Going into big fights and so forth, you can't have even the slightest distraction could throw a guy off.
Rain and wind from Typhoon Megi pound Baguio. But the storm's center passes to the north, sparing the city of severe damage. 7,000 miles east, the skies are clear over Oxnard, California. The good weather doesn't keep the crowd away from Camp Margarito. Traditionally, fighters separate from their families in training. But Margarito's wife, Michelle, is in camp every day, revealing a tolerance for the tedious idiosyncrasies of the sport and the occasional indiscretions of her husband.
Oh, Mom. How do you translate that? Tell me.
They've been married for 12 years. She's never missed a training camp, offering support in times of success and comfort in more recent bouts with adversity.
Sí fue muy duro lo que Tony pasó durante el año pasado. Le vinieron pruebas muy difíciles.
Me siento contento que esté ella aquí conmigo. Nunca he estado yo en un entrenamiento solo después de que me casé.
Pienso que al final del camino siempre hay una luz y que esa luz es la que está brillando ahora. Siempre detrás de algo malo viene algo bueno. Eso es lo que pienso que le está sucediendo a Tony ahora.
Robert Garcia trains fighters using methods that include the traditional and unusual. Among the latter is this exercise. If it's been said fighters need to have guts, this one tests them literally.
That's the way I've done it throughout my career as a trainer. I make them train hard, but there's always fun to the workout. All my fighters are always happy with each other, always joking around, always playing around.
And in this gym, you're never too young to be called into the ring for an assessment. On top of the world, it is easy to find the motivation to rise before the sun. When you lose everything, it may be even easier, particularly when the opportunity presents itself to regain what you've lost.
Yo le mencionaba a Robert que, y no es mentira, que me siento mejor que nunca. Yo he luchado mucho, sufrí mucho, le batallé mucho para llegar a donde estoy. Hay gente que dice que no me merezco estar peleando con Manny Pacquiao, pero la verdad me tengo fe que puedo vencerlo. Sí, Manny Pacquiao ha hecho bastante lo que ni un peleador ha hecho, ¿no? pero me siento capaz de vencerlo.
There is something curious about men finding contentment in such a violent and volatile pursuit as boxing. But then again, no one ever said fighters were ordinary men. Back in his California training camp, Antonio Margarito provides a portrait of a man who's happy to be home.
Yo me siento con el poder, me siento muy bien para noquearlo. Pues la verdad yo creo que tengo el poder para lograr yo y ganarle a Manny Pacquiao.
And across the world, balancing training with legislating, Manny Pacquiao appears to be anything but burdened.
You're right on track right now. You can't lose it again. He works only begun. He says you're scared of him. He can cry. He can cry.
Still, while the latest typhoon may have spared Baguio City,
good night, Margarita.
on both sides of the Pacific, an inescapable reality subsists. A storm of a very different sort is coming.
The following is a presentation of HBO Sports.
Previously on 24/7. In the Philippines, Congressman Manny Pacquiao shifted his focus from politics to training for his fight against Antonio Margarito.
That's it, drive it, knock that fucker out.
But after training was paused for government business, Freddie Roach was less than enthused.
His focus isn't right, so he's not consistent. Even the slightest distractions could throw a guy off.
Meanwhile, 7,000 miles away in Oxnard, California, Margarito focused intently on the November 13th showdown, determined to put the turmoil of his hand wrap scandal behind him.
Yo creo que se olvida todo porque venciendo a Manny Pacquiao, así no es cierto que Tony ha subido con algo ilegal.
His denials, however, hardly convinced the opponent.
What do you think of us? Stupid? You're gonna like, oh, coach, put my hand rough in my hands. I'm gonna close my eyes. Oh, like that, no? Right? It's a common sense.
It's another day in the life of a reborn Antonio Margarito. Hard at work, finding satisfaction in anguish, preparing for the fight of his life. November 13th matchup with Manny Pacquiao is fast approaching, and trainer Robert Garcia is scrutinizing every angle of his boxer's arsenal to ensure he's primed for fight night.
Usa un poquito más tu alcance, los golpes largos, okay? Margarito's training like never before, you know. He's got a lot to prove. If he wins, you know, it's just, he's the man, you know.
Créeme que no pienso en la pelea, solamente hago el trabajo. No pienso en Manny Pacquiao, yo solamente hago el trabajo y sé que todo me va a salir bien.
I've done world championship fights, but this is definitely the biggest. It's going to be a great challenge for me also, because not only for Margarito, he's going against the best fighter in the world, but I'm also going against the best trainer in the world.
El Chagui le hace así, como diciendo, chinga.
Acabó la paz, la tanque. Se acabó.
Es lo que le digo yo a Robert, le digo, cuando yo le gané a Manny Pacquiao, le dije, van a querer venirse muchos peleadores contigo.
Robert Garcia's hometown of Oxnard, California, is the largest city in Ventura County. For years, its expansive strawberry fields have anchored the local economy, attracting migrant workers and contributing to the area's large Mexican population.
At the age of 2, that's when my parents moved to Oxnard to work in the strawberry fields. They worked in the strawberry fields for 20, 30 years, I'd say, until boxing gave my dad the opportunity to work with fighters, professional fighters, and at the local gym here in Oxnard, La Corona Boxing Club.
Eduardo Garcia was the head trainer at La Colonia for 2 decades, coaching his son to a 130-pound title along the way. Robert Garcia retired 9 years ago when he was 26, but quickly found a comfort level as a trainer he says he never felt as a fighter.
I thought to myself, I'm like, man, I should have never been a boxer. I should just started being a trainer, you know, at the beginning. Because I guess, you know, I was just too nice. I never wanted to hurt nobody. I won most of my fights, but it was just, I just took it as a sport. I wasn't one of those mean persons. I retired young, you know, I was only 26, but the love of the sport, you know, I just couldn't let go. Maybe not inside the ring to fight, but I still had to be part of it, you know.
Like his fighter, Robert Garcia views the challenge ahead as the opportunity of a lifetime, relishing the test that facing the very best presents.
I want them to come in and have the best Manny out there, because, you know, after the fight, I don't want to hear any excuses. Oh, he was training in the Philippines because he's congressman now.
30 segundos.
I want Freddie to give me my respect. I want the world to say, it's not because Manny wasn't focused, or it's not because they thought it was going to be an easy fight. It's because Margarito has a great trainer.
Yes!
Margarito has the heart and the will to be the best in the world.
If training camp can be a place of proclamation, at the Manor Hotel in Baguio City, tonight reveals there's also room for celebration. Manny Pacquiao is hosting an impromptu gathering, a wedding reception for advisor Michael Collins.
I just found out about an hour and a half ago, Manny said, everybody get dressed, we gotta go, you know, watch Michael get married. And I thought it was a joke, to be honest with you, because I didn't know anything about it. I mean, you can't keep a secret in this camp. So I don't know how Manny pulled this off, but as you can see, Manny laid out a good spread.
The bold-faced names on the guest list include promoter Bob Arum and Jinky Pacquiao, visiting her husband in camp. The music, meanwhile, was no trouble to book. While lavish wedding receptions in Baguio can be assembled in short order, modernization has not yet reached all corners of the city, which can occasionally slow services like parcel delivery. In the shape-up boxing gym, trainer Freddie Roach has been waiting for weeks on the arrival of a new custom speed bag. On the morning of the team's scheduled departure, it finally comes. Assembly, however, proves anything but simple.
There's 8 on this side and 7 on the other side. So I just hope it doesn't fall down.
Trademark speed is something Roach feels is currently lacking from his star pupil. His solution is to recruit another of his top fighters, Amir Khan, as a sparring partner. Khan came to the Philippines to work under Roach's eye. But now the trainer says he's hoping Khan's fast hands will add a new dimension to Pacquiao's preparation.
Manny's having a little trouble in timing and distance with the bigger guys right now, and Amir's a lot faster than our opponent, of course. Manny's kind of fighting at their speed and slowing himself down, and says he feels a little tight and so forth doing that.
Following a final afternoon of work, training in Baguio comes to a close for good. Team Pacquiao will leave tomorrow for a 2-day stopover in Manila, and then head to Los Angeles and Roach's wildcard gym. There, the trainer hopes to get his fighter back on course after a sometimes frustrating 5 weeks in the Philippines.
Training camp overall has been a little up and down. We've had good days and bad days. More bad days than usual. Expect things to get better and better, and he's hopefully got the bad days out of the way.
I'm really excited to go back to LA and train in Hollywood and wildcard gym. I feel comfortable and I feel ready to the fight.
California, bienvenidos a California.
For certain residents, days off in California can be hard to come by. And when Antonio Margarito earns one, he makes it count. Heading out today with his wife Michelle on the Pacific Coast Highway north to Santa Barbara. This coastal city has been called the American Riviera. For the Margaritos, it's a convenient escape from the gym to spend time with friends.
Allá en la tierra de mis padres, allá en la tierra de los dioses, sin un ritmo muy alegre que lo bailan día y noche. Cumbia, cumbia rica, cumbia de mi patria, cumbia, cumbia hermosa, cumbia, cumbia de mi raza.
Sí, bueno, me divertí aquí con mis amigos y con mi esposa. Mañana vamos al gimnasio otra vez y a seguir la rutina de siempre.
Mañana otra vez la rutina de siempre hasta el 6, ¿verdad? ¿Cuándo está el...?
Pues sí, el domingo descansamos nuevamente y luego ya el 6 nos vamos para Dallas, Texas.
Back in Oxnard, evening activities are often tethered to fight preparations. Tonight, it's a screening of Pacquiao's most recent bout, an opportunity for Margarito to discuss with Robert Garcia how his size will match up with his opponent's speed.
And right now the fight is going more to Claudio's planning, I think, than Manny, because Manny thought he would be able to penetrate a little bit by now, but so far he's not found the solution.
Mira, pero también él tampoco está, el Pacquiao tampoco está tirando tanto el güey.
Tira un poco más, ¿eh?
No le veo con qué te domine ni en fuerza ni con que está rápido, pero ¿qué puede hacer? Estar bien seguro de que ya estás ahí en posición de de tirarlo así. No desesperarse, nada. Bien calmadito todo el rato.
And when Vladi just guards like this and doesn't let his hands go, he's giving the fight away.
Joshua Clay no tiró golpes, no tiró nada. Yo no soy ninguno de esos tipos. Yo no soy ni Oscar de la Hoya, ni Joshua Clay, ni Cotto. Todo el mundo lo sabe. Yo tiro golpes, voy para enfrente y voy dando presión. Pues en realidad, Manny Pacquiao, él sabe. Joshua Clay nomás se estuvo cubriendo. Es como un costal enfrente, me pone un costal enfrente y pues yo hago lo que quiero también.
For what he's done, I also consider him the best fighter in the world. But, you know, when I study his fights, I see the fight easier and easier.
In the Philippines, any concerns about the fight are overwhelmed by Manny Pacquiao's popularity. Upon his arrival in the city, the fighter skipped a training session in favor of a closed-door meeting with the president. Today, though, room is found on the schedule for a workout at the El Orde boxing gym. But it doesn't take an expert to see the day's sparring session is far from one of the champion's signature efforts. Good timing, perhaps, for a change in scenery. Two hours later, at Ninoy Aquino International Airport, Team Pacquiao is checked in and ready to board, albeit allowing for certain exceptions.
He doesn't have to go through anything. He's a VIP, and it's just like he'll get here 10 minutes before the flights take off. He can get here 10 minutes after the flight's supposed to take off, and they will wait for him. I've waited for an hour on the plane for him before. They're waiting for a part to come, and you know what? The part and Manny came at the same time. True story.
Philippine Airlines Flight 102 is scheduled for takeoff at 10 p.m. Manny Pacquiao's arrival 15 minutes after that doesn't seem to cause much consternation in the cabin.
He's been my passenger for almost 3 flights already, and he's so humble. Manny Pacquiao is my idol.
"13 hours later, preparations on the ground at LAX are made for Pacquiao's arrival. A ritual his security chief Rob Peters has come to master.
We're here waiting for Manny to do what we always do. We got a lot of fans coming to meet him here, and a lot of press, a lot of people just want to say hi to Manny.
Go to this side, go to this side.
After the long trip, the fighter appears relaxed by the familiar surroundings. Reunited with his dog, his belts, and just a few close friends. Maybe now he can be just a fighter again. An hour north of LA, an air of relaxed confidence fills Camp Margarito, which means even the most sensitive of subjects can be subject to satire.
No mames, güey. No mames, te vamos. Ponlo aquí, güey, aquí. No mames, güey. Vamos a partir No voy a mirar, no voy a mirar. No mires, güey, no mires, güey, no mires, güey. No mires, güey, no mires, güey.
Cuando estamos en el gimnasio, pues estamos trabajando, ¿no? Pero al mismo tiempo, cuando se termina el round, empezamos a bromear y pues todo, hay buena vibra en todo el gimnasio, en todo el equipo.
I want to run after the guy and
The latest issue of Ring magazine has arrived in the mail. Pacquiao Margarito is among the biggest stories. And there's also another fighter trained by Robert Garcia who got some ink. Undefeated lightweight Brandon Rios.
You look ugly, dude. I know. Look at that. This guy told me to look retarded. Julian, who's gonna win? Pacquiao or Margarito?
Margarito.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Who's that?
Margarito.
No, this guy. Puto. Es puto Pacquiao. Así es, pendejo.
Rios' talent is matched only by his gregarious personality, which led his trainer to give the prized lightweight a new assignment when Margarito arrived for his first camp in Oxnard last spring.
Robert asked me, hey, take him around, show him Oxnard and everything, show him how to get to places and stuff. When I first met him, I thought he was like a mafia guy. I thought he was running like a cartel. He was running some drugs and shit. To tell you the truth, I thought he was gonna be a dick. He looked like a big old fucking mean asshole. So I was like, fuck, we got one of these fuckers in the gym. And then, you know, when I got to know him more, he got a big heart. Like, he helped our amateur kids. He sent them to the national in Texas for the national pals. He paid for their flights and hotel. He's a cool ass dude.
Yo creo que Brandon Rios es muy hiperactivo. Así como lo menos es en el gimnasio, así es, habla fuerte, dice cosas y empezamos a convivir y pues la verdad que nos hemos llevado y hemos llevado una buena amistad. Es muy llevado él, pero la verdad a mí no me incomoda, sé cómo es él.
Margarito repaid his Oxnard tour guide by inviting the 24-year-old to train alongside him, encouraging him to learn by example.
This guy has been a 3-time world champion. He comes to the gym and he trains like he's never been a champion, like he wants it, like he just is coming up again.
I think Margarito coming here to my gym and training with us has made a big change, not only in Brandon, but a lot of, most of my fighters. Margarito has showed them, that you need that extra push to become a world champion.
Tony's a hard worker. He's worked so hard, dude. He's a beast. He just kills himself in the gym. I mean, this guy is the hardest working man in the business. He ain't gonna play around. He's gonna go out there and he's gonna fuck up this dude. Pacquiao is a star, right now. He beat everybody that they put in front of him. He beat everybody until November 13th when he faced Margarito.
Pacquiao's making excuses that he's not training, he's missing the election, all that. But you know what? To me, I think he's scared, and Freddie Roach is scared because he's not going to be the superstar no more. He's just going to be maybe a super, maybe. But the stars coming up is going to be Margarito. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to cancel the fight saying that I hurt my hand or something just because he's scared.
On Monday in Hollywood, any speculation of the opponent's demise appears premature. Manny Pacquiao is back at the place that turned him into a superstar, Freddie Roach's Wildcard Gym. Though some kinks still remain.
I have jet lag.
The long trip's residual effects are accompanied by lingering distress over the Filipino phase of camp.
Baguio reminded me of the Rocky movie when Sylvester Stallone was, training in a hotel and media was all around and cameras and he was fighting Clubber Lang and he went in there and got destroyed.
The Philippines was probably our worst training camp ever because I've never seen him miss a day. I mean, I remember when he would run on Sundays in case his opponent ran on Sundays, he would never take a day off and so forth. But now that we got him back here in LA, he's much more focused. So we got control of him now.
Here in wild card, you have no choice. You be concentrated to your training 100%.
Assistant trainer Buboy Fernandez may be confident in his boss, but even on American soil, distractions continue to loom.
Well, they have him flying to Vegas to...
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
We don't have enough distractions already.
Right?
It's ridiculous.
Where are you going Friday? Where are you going Friday?
Friday?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know. Where are you going?
Friday.
This Friday. No?
Why? What is that? Huh?
They said you were leaving on Friday.
No.
Are you sure?
What is that?
A date?
Oh, in Vegas?
Yeah, what are you going to Vegas Friday?
Yeah, huh?
For what?
I don't know. I don't know, Garcia.
Come on, bro. Serious?
It's distracting.
Yeah. Come on. More than 2 weeks now.
Another disruption appears to be waiting at week's end. Even as the fighter reveals flashes of vintage form in Monday's workout.
Come on, let's go. Under. Remember, you're the congressman now, okay? You make everyone believe that's the right choice, okay? Come. This is our life. This is us, okay? This is your job. As president of so you do best. You'll be president someday, but that's right now, Margarito.
In boxing, commitment is designed to be simple. But when your fame transcends punches, knockouts, and title belts, things get more complicated. On Friday after training, Manny Pacquiao flew to Las Vegas for a 2-hour stay. The Filipino congressman called in to campaign for Nevada Senator Harry Reid.
It's not the right thing to do. I'm still against it, and I think it's BS, but I have to live with it.
It's kind of funny because he says to me, "Oh, it's just a quick trip." Fuck, quick trip has been this whole camp. You know, everything's a quick trip. Quick trip to Manila, quick trip here. Now quick trip to Vegas. I don't know.
For his part, Antonio Margarito spent the day campaigning merely for redemption. Two very different portraits of commitment. Anticipation of a fight, suddenly just 14 days away. Part 3 of 24/7 Pacquiao Margarito debuts next Saturday, immediately following the HBO premiere of Avatar. Following 24/7, live boxing with Zab Judah facing Lucas Mathis. And don't miss the Pacquiao Margarito live fight, November 13th on HBO pay-per-view. This has been a presentation of HBO Sports. The following is a presentation of HBO Sports. Previously on 24/7. Manny Pacquiao concluded camp in the Philippines, and after 5 weeks of difficulties and distractions, his team looked forward to continuing training in Los Angeles.
We've had good days and bad days. I expect things to get better and better, and he's hopefully got the bad days out of the way.
In Oxnard, California, Antonio Margarito could finally laugh at what once haunted him. But in the ring, he continued to make ferocious impressions.
Tony's a hard worker. He's a beast. He just kills himself in the gym. He ain't gonna play around. He's gonna go out there and he's gonna fuck up this dude.
And when Pacquiao arrived in Los Angeles, frustrations continued to mount about obligations away from the gym.
You know, everything's a quick trip. Quick trip to Manila, quick trip here. Now quick trip to Vegas. Fuck, quick trip has been this whole camp. I don't know.
Just like that, the champ is back. Back and ready to go for another day at the Wild Card Gym, after a campaign appearance last night for Senator Harry Reid in Las Vegas.
There's only one guy I'll vote for, that's you.
Though Manny Pacquiao may seem unconcerned, the side trip was viewed as yet another maddening distraction in what trainer Freddie Roach has called their worst camp ever. But with the November 13th bout against Antonio Margarito fast approaching, no one has time to harp on what hasn't gone as planned.
You know, I was concerned earlier with the trip to Vegas because, you know, just as we're starting to get momentum, he has to take off. But that's Manny. Like, Manny likes to make sure that you're wrong.
On the program today, 12 rounds of sparring, the heaviest load of the camp. A foursome of fresh partners continually rotate in to work with Pacquiao. Speedy Ray Beltran, relentless David Rodella, and the more sizable Rashad Holloway and Willie Price.
Remember, don't slow down for him, okay? Keep that speed going. You know, best day by far. Speed, distance, power when he wanted, everything was right there when he wanted it.
He finished stronger than I did today. He had a lot more in the tank than I did today. And he came out strong in the very last round that we sparred in. He came out, he's firing, he's looking sharp. Fuck my elbow. Big ass head. Yeah, it's still sore.
Still?
Yeah, it's swollen.
No, my head is still.
Oh, I know it.
Still sore, man.
The 29-year-old Holloway is also well acquainted with the weapons of Pacquiao's opponent. 2 years ago, he was hired to spar with Antonio Margarito as he prepared for his bout with Shane Mosley.
Every time I spar with Margarito, he's heavy-handed. Like, he was a heavy-handed guy. Like, we did a lot of rounds, and he just wants it to be a physical dogfight. And it was hard sparring. Like, I gave and I took.
And in one sparring session, Holloway took a blow to the right eye that nearly ended his career.
I'll never forget that day, man. I got caught with a shot. I remember when I got hit. I can't describe the feeling I felt, but I remember like everything scrambled, and it was just, I knew something was wrong. I broke my orbital bone, and when I broke it, like the nerves and the muscles were damaged to the point where they were smashed, and I'm like, is my career over? Like, am I ever gonna be able to come back and be the same?
Holloway thought the injury was a product of Margarito's power, but as the fighter's hand wrap scandal unfolded in the weeks after the Mosley bout, Holloway began to wonder what kind of wraps Margarito may have been using in the gym.
When I found out what happened, yeah, once I heard it, it really put questions in my mind, but I didn't go pointing fingers at him. I wasn't spiteful, I wasn't bitter about it. It just was what it was.
Pueden hablar lo que ellos quieran. Ya ni me acuerdo, ya ni tiene pues 2 años de eso. Mis contestaciones siempre van a ser las mismas. Realmente no ocupo ni hacer trampa ni nada. Y yo simplemente las voy a demostrar para el 13 de noviembre. Lo único que me importa es que tengo esta pelea tan importante enfrente de mí. Le va a doler como si trajera yeso, pero no hay nada en el vendaje.
At Camp Margarito, they spar 3 days a week. Today, the fighter will go 10 rounds, and like his opponent, face a revolving cast of 4 different partners, each sharing a crucial trait with Manny Pacquiao: They're all left-handed.
Southpaws always present problems for any fighter because they're used to fighting right-handers most of the time, and right-handers don't fight southpaws that often. So that's always a problem, especially when you have a southpaw that is very talented and very strong and very quick. Every day that we train, if we spar, if we don't spar, it's always training them to fight a southpaw.
One of the partners hired is Los Angeles native Cleotis Mookie Pendarvis, who's previously helped Oscar De La Hoya and Ricky Hatton prepare for Pacquiao, and emerged as a master impressionist of the Filipino champion along the way.
This one right here, the little bounce, Pacquiao does that bounce a lot right here. Then he also do the fakes to get him to commit, and then he crack him. Bang, 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 bang. Stuff like that. Speed, movement, power. That's why they gave me a lot of calls to come and help these guys out.
Conventional wisdom dictates that one of the keys to fighting a southpaw is to force him to move clockwise, away from the power hand. Antonio Margarito cares little for such intricacies, preferring instead to suffocate his opponents with unremitting pressure.
Pacquiao backs up really easy. You could be the fastest man on the planet, but if you're backing up and you got somebody on top of you throwing 4 or 5 punches at a time, you got to defend yourself. Eso, córtenle. That's where we're going to be able to take advantage of and hopefully do the damage there.
3 rounds with him, it's like 5. Cause ain't nowhere to run.
I want them to try to beat up on Margarito, because that's the only way he's going to respond, by having those guys in front of him trying to kick his ass.
Went well. Tony puts a lot of pressure as usual. So it went okay. I definitely want to keep picking it up where he can come out with the W.
Listo. Todo bien.
With his own confidence peaking after 6 weeks in Oxnard, Margarito professes no interest in the drama emanating from his opponent's camp.
Yo creo que son puros pretextos, decir que está en lo de la política y que no está al 100% en el gimnasio, eso yo no lo creo, no hago caso. Y si es así, pues es problema de él, ¿no? Estamos contando ya nomás las horas para subir al ring, para que llegue el momento de la pelea. Y pues la verdad, estamos muy bien.
There's no shortage of destinations in Hollywood, California. When Manny Pacquiao's in town, the wild card gym vaults onto the list. After his Monday workout, Pacquiao and his team board a limo for the 5-minute drive to another local attraction, Jimmy Kimmel's late-night talk show at the El Capitan Theater.
Is there any way we can turn the heat up in here? Just saying. I don't know.
You mean you feel cold?
No, hot. I'm hot.
You didn't take off your jacket, dude. Genius.
Jesus Christ, dude. Why do I have to say anything, man? I should just sat here and kept quiet.
He said it's hot. He said it's hot.
It's sarcasm, bro.
The aircon is on. He said it's hot, but take off your jacket, man. It's simple. It's common sense.
Oh, here we go.
Come on, dude. See?
Congratulations, you were elected to Congress since the last time you were here. And I see this was from your first day on the job, that you're enjoying it thoroughly. Do they schedule their vacations around your fights? Because everybody there wants you to win, right?
No, it's our speaker's schedule decision.
I got you. But the speaker knows better than to go against you, right?
Yes. Maybe. It's good idea.
2 nights later, Philippine Airlines Flight 102 arrives on time at Los Angeles International Airport. And Pacquiao is curbside, in his own car this time, to greet his wife Chinky. They return to the Hollywood mansion Pacquiao bought for their time in LA. And while the fighter relaxes, Mrs. Pacquiao gives the confines a cursory inspection.
I'm just checking the rooms, if it's clean, like that.
Their 4 children are back in the Philippines, but as usual, the couple is not lacking for company.
It's a good thing to have a lot of friends around me.
Being the king has its benefits. An hour north of the opulence of Hollywood, blue sky illuminates Oxnard's La Colonia neighborhood, even as an unmistakable degree of danger lurks alongside the sunshine. This is where Robert Garcia was raised, among gangs and drugs, just a few miles from the boxing academy that now bears his name. Here, Antonio Margarito has found a safe haven for rebuilding his career. And his relationship with Garcia has been an invaluable element of his boxing rebirth.
Robert ya está sabiendo cómo trabajarme a mí. Haz de cuenta que si tuviéramos bastante tiempo, años ya, él y yo nos hemos adaptado muy bien y la verdad que he trabajado muy a gusto.
If this gym has been a source of salvation for Antonio Margarito, it's also been a refuge for the children of Robert Garcia's old neighborhood, who flood the premises here each day at 4 p.m. They come in all shapes and sizes, but they come for the same reason. The gym offers them hope.
I love to do this. I could easily just train, my professionals, and be gone by 4, but I still keep it open so all the kids come and stay out of trouble, out of drugs, gangs, all that. Again, faster. Come on. Oh, see? A lot of parents have told me, you think my son has a chance of becoming a champion one day? And I've told them, you know what? Having your kid here every day, not out in the streets, you already have a champion there.
But there is at least one title contender who's emerged from the group, Brandon Rios. Just 6 years ago, he was a teenager in Kansas, headed by his own admission down a dangerous path. But then he met Garcia at the 2004 Olympic trials.
He just came out with a sweet deal and told me, do you want to turn pro? I was like, hell yeah, fuck, I ain't pass up opportunity. If I didn't make it to the Olympic team in 2004, I was just going to go home and be probably a fuck up or nobody. When he brought me down here, I was like, man, this guy's nice, because he brought me to his house, not knowing me, not knowing my background, nothing. Him and his wife, and they accept me in like a family.
Oh no, you don't want to picture that.
Though Rios has since moved out, he remains a regular at his trainer's house. And today, Garcia has gathered many of his fighters and their families for a Halloween party.
Look before, look after, look at after.
He's one of those kids that I pulled out of high school. Now he's doing good. He's got a job. He's in college. Graduated from high school.
We're doing it
right.
Exactly right.
He's one of them. Chinchilla right here.
The party is still going strong after sundown, when the most celebrated member of Garcia's fraternity arrives with his wife and friends. In this crowd of Oxnard long shots, the Tijuana Tornado has found a home. On the ground floor of a shopping center at 1123 Vine Street in Hollywood, you'll find a small shop called MP Merchandise. MP stands for Manny Pacquiao. Inside, you can purchase shirts, hats, paintings, gloves, even MP cologne. And if you're looking for the fighter himself, you're in luck. He's just out the door and up the stairs, back at work in the Wildcard Gym.
Right now, I'm 100% conditioned, so nothing to worry. My speed, my power, my head movement, side by side. I'm very happy with my performance. I'm ready.
He's in shape, but he's not in Manny Pacquiao shape. I think he's about 80%. 70-80% for Manny is 100%, 110 for another guy. But for me, it's an uncomfortable feeling because I want to go in there feeling that I did everything I possibly could do. Am I confident that I did everything that I was supposed to do? No, I'm not.
Alex Ariza's uneasiness stems from his fighter's decision to diverge from the strength and conditioning program the team has employed so successfully in recent fights. Feeling that he had lost some of his trademark speed, Pacquiao made the call not to gain any additional weight in these final days of training.
The last 3 weeks, it's kind of, I'm slow because we're putting more weight in my body. That's why I've decided to maintain in 148, 147, just to maintain the speed in power.
Manny trained at 153 pounds against Claudia. We're not near that. So for me, that's an issue.
Manny knows what he's doing, and I gave Manny the green light to do what he wants. He's been doing this for a long time. So right now, we're just keeping him happy and letting him do his job.
Pacquiao's team expects Margarito to possess a weight advantage of as much as 20 pounds on fight night. But fighter and trainer remain confident that their plan to pit speed against size will prevail on November 13th.
My opponent's bigger than me. He's slow, he's not that fast, but I'm faster than him. So we need here is the speed. We need to use that advantage properly.
Every move he makes, we're going to counter it. I thought this was going to be a tough fight. I don't think so anymore.
We know what we're going to do.
If a relaxed camp can augur a strong performance on fight night, Team Margarito appears perfectly positioned for a breakout effort.
That's how we have fun here at the gym, right?
Today, the unwitting victim is the man in charge, Robert Garcia, and the conspirators are two of his nephews.
Payback's a bitch, Robert. Go, 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 go. Ah, cabrón. What the fuck? Where's my keys, fool? What the fuck? We've done it so.
At his camp, the trainer knows anyone can be a victim.
Everybody gets that. First part of the game. Camp is having fun. Tomorrow will be Margarito's truck, probably.
Inside the gym, Garcia's tools are a familiar assortment. Hand wraps, a pair of mitts, gloves, and a body shield. They are among a trainer's essentials for a workout in the ring with a pupil. But when you're spending the afternoon under assault from Antonio Margarito, reinforcement is always welcome.
Oh, this right here, what I'm putting on is an extra padding that I need to wear under the actual body shield, because that one's thick enough, but it was still hurting my ribs, so I had to put this one on for extra protection. kill the body and the head will die. I know that Margarito has really good body shots. I know that Pacquiao has been knocked out with a body shot. So deep inside, he's got that weakness. I'm in pain right now. I've never done any predictions with none of my fighters, but for this one, you know, the way training has gone, the way his weight is looking, the way his mind is set, you know, I have no doubt that Margarito is gonna get a late round stoppage.
Todos sabemos que es bastante rápido y saca golpes de cualquier ángulo. Pero estamos listos, estamos preparados para la pelea que nos dé, para el tren de pelea. Yo no creo que tenga el poder. No sé qué es tanto pegue Manny Pacquiao, pero a mí realmente se me hace imposible de que tenga el poder de un peso super welter. Yo sinceramente no me preocupa nada. Estoy bien preparado. Así suba como suba, yo soy rico en el brazo alto.
With just a few days to go until the team leaves for Dallas, the fighter checks his weight once again, with the bout's 150-pound limit in mind.
Ay, papá.
54. It's just like Tony says, you know, I wish it was tomorrow because I know I have a great fighter that's ready to take over, you know, to rule the world. Just waiting for the day.
Creo que yo voy a ganar esta pelea. Nada está escrito, no, pero yo confío en mi preparación. Estamos contando ya nomás las horas para que llegue el momento de la pelea. Me siento mejor que nunca, de verdad, y el 13 de noviembre lo voy a demostrar.
What separates the very good from the very best? A blessing of supreme skill or a superior measure of motivation? As two men train, separated by just 50 miles on the Pacific Coast Highway, the question lingers, with both sides eager to provide answers.
Honey, come on, let's go work. He thinks he's a tornado. Fucking real tornado's coming. You gonna knock him out?
Y guarden sus comentarios. Arriba del ring vamos a estar solamente Manny Pacquiao y yo. El que se encargue de entrenarlo y de entrenarlo bien. Cuando suena la campana, yo te aseguro que Manny Pacquiao va a decir en qué problema me metí.
He took too much. Let's get it on.
1 week from tonight, they come together in the ring. Only a lone star will be standing when the final verdict is rendered. "24/7 Pacquiao Margarito" concludes Friday, November 12th. And don't miss the live fight the next night on HBO pay-per-view. This has been a presentation of HBO Sports.
And now, HBO Sports presents 24/7 Pacquiao Margarito.
The following is a presentation of HBO Sports. Previously on 24/7. After weeks of distractions on both sides of the Pacific, Manny Pacquiao nonetheless pronounced himself fit for fight night.
Right now, I'm 100% conditioned, so nothing to worry. We know what we're gonna do.
Meanwhile, in Oxnard, California, Antonio Margarito continued to train fiercely. And remained resolute, he was an innocent bystander in his hand wrap scandal.
Pueden hablar lo que ellos quieran. No ocupo ni hacer trampa ni nada y yo simplemente les voy a demostrar para el 13 de noviembre. Le va a doler como si trajera yeso, pero no hay nada en el ring.
And with fight night approaching, the two trainers emerged with bold statements of their own.
I've never done any predictions with none of my fighters, but for this one, I have no doubt that Margarito's gonna get a late round stoppage.
I thought this was gonna be a tough fight. I don't think so anymore. He thinks he's a tornado. Fucking real tornado's coming.
Two 2,000 years ago, the Roman emperors turned to gladiators for entertainment. All throughout the empire, they built grand arenas to enhance the spectacle, as the most decorated of warriors did battle. In the modern world, the phenomenon endures, though the Colosseums constructed today augment the action in ways the Romans never could have imagined. In their minds, the only giants who clashed in the heavens were gods. Rising out of the heart of Texas, Cowboys Stadium awaits the impending spectacle. Last Saturday morning in Oxnard, the ring inside the Robert Garcia Boxing Academy sat unused. For 6 weeks, it had been the headquarters of training for Antonio Margarito. Now, a larger stage awaited, and an opportunity for the fighter to prove to a skeptical public his accomplishments were due to hard work, not illegal hand wraps.
Inclusive ayer estaba platicando con mi esposa por todo lo que hemos pasado. He sufrido, he pasado muchas cosas por llegar a donde estoy ahorita. La verdad no pienso en eso, simplemente pues en ganar y demostrar que estoy vigente y demostrar que tengo el poder para poder ganarle a Manny.
El año pasado fueron momentos muy difíciles para Tony, para mí también, porque yo vivo la tristeza con él de todo esto que ha estado pasando, pero cuando supimos que esa pelea se daba, yo vi a Tony diciendo, es mi oportunidad de demostrar todo.
Yo creo que muchas gentes van a estar recordando eso. Yo creo que peleando con él y sabiendo que no hay nada en el vendaje y más si yo creo que noqueo a Manny Pacquiao, yo creo que la gente va a creer. La gente que no cree en mí en estos momentos, yo creo que van a creer después de esta pelea.
The team is ready to roll, including a new addition to the traveling party, Brandon Rios, who received a late invitation last week to fight on the televised undercard.
I got so excited, I was happy. It was like a Christmas present early for me. It was bad. I'm excited because not only I get to watch it, I get to be here live and seeing him whoop Manny Pacquiao's ass. So it's gonna be even awesome, and I get to be here and I'm so excited. It's a blessing, you know.
It's a 3-hour trip from Los Angeles to Dallas.
Tennis, please prepare for takeoff.
And as the Margaritos relax in the first-class cabin, Rios and trainer Robert Garcia examine the in-flight literature in Coach.
Este güey es puto. Es un puto. Margarito's gonna knock his ass out. You beat all the Mexicans except for this Mexican, the tornado's gonna fuck you up.
Margarito makes his point more succinctly. Flight 2460 touches down on time 5 minutes before midnight. The final leg of a nearly 2-year voyage back to the boxing spotlight is underway. With official transportation provided, Margarito and his team make their way to their fight week accommodations, the Gaylord Texan Hotel. It's nearly 1 a.m. when they arrive, but rest is not yet on the agenda. Not with a fighter who says he needs a sweat.
1 in the morning, running, feels fucking great.
We traveled all day and Tony slept most of the way. And I asked him how he feels. He feels really good, so took a little run.
No steroides, my friends. Cero, puro naturalito. A mí no me sorprende, hijo de su chingada.
I see Margarito the way he trained. I'm happy for that because my concern is how we can give an excitement fight to the people who are going to watch in Dallas.
Ever the entertainer, Manny Pacquiao is ready for a final day of camp before leaving for Texas. Here at the Wild Card Gym, even a Hollywood heavyweight like Robert Duvall can get excited about rubbing elbows with the champ.
Hey! How you doing? Give me a hug, man. Hey, good to see you, man.
I let some of my friends come in today just because I want him to be able to show off a little bit and have some fun.
The fight in Dallas is less than a week away. As assistant trainer Buboy Fernandez can attest, the mood inside is relaxed. But like his opponent, Pacquiao isn't simply going through the motions as his time in LA concludes.
He doesn't know how to slow down. It's just one speed, fast.
Our last workout for Cotto, Mike Tyson was there. He said, Freddie, this guy has a fight coming up pretty soon. You should slow him down. I said, Mike, this is slow.
The 2 weeks in California seem to have made up for time Pacquiao may have lost during a lackluster 5 weeks in the Philippines. They've also infused confidence in the confidants, who had more questions than answers when they arrived in the States.
After today, I feel a lot better, you know, maybe all the worrying was for nothing, but he looked great today, and, you know, Margarito's got balls, and I know that he's going to take everything Manny has, but he's going to kill him.
I see Coach Freddie that his piece is happy. I know Manny's trading now, 110%.
He's going to destroy this guy. I mean, we're going to make this fight look easy. Our game plan's going to be perfect. He's not going to touch us. Not going to touch us.
Two hours later, at the private Atlantic Aviation Terminal at LAX, Roach arrives with optimism and carry-on bags in tow.
It's usually set aside for Kobe, so you got it now, all right?
Any official head count of the members of Team Pacquiao would likely be imprecise. But today, 172 passengers are on the manifest for the chartered 757 headed for Dallas.
Last time we had his picture on the plane, but it was a smaller plane. This is a newer one. I'm going to tell Manny to buy this one.
For now, the fighter will pick up the rental tab on the plane for his army of supporters, ranging from familiar faces in the gym to his mother, Dionysia, who arrived just a few days ago from the Philippines. Like every other flight, the champion is the last passenger to board. It is the second bout in Dallas in 8 months for Team Pacquiao. The journey is familiar. The city is well known for its heavy hitters and preference for all things big, which means Manny Pacquiao and his extended entourage fit in just fine. The boxer leads the group to the Gaylord Texan, the same hotel as his opponent. With both sides in town, Fight Week in Texas is officially underway. Standing halfway between Dallas and Fort Worth is the brand new Palace of Central Texas, Cowboys Stadium, the largest dome in the world. On fight night, more than 50,000 fans are expected to be in attendance. It takes about 12 hours to roll up the turf on the field, the first step of the conversion from football gridiron to boxing ring. The stadium is the prized jewel of Cowboys owner Jerry Jones. But as fight preparations begin on Monday, Jones is tied up in team business.
At this time, I believe in what's in the best interest of the organization and the fans is a coaching change.
For Jones, this week was supposed to be a diversion from the NFL season, a chance for the owner to moonlight as a fight promoter. But after firing Coach Wade Phillips following a disastrous start to the season, Jones will be otherwise occupied much of the week, even if it's clear he's keeping the bout in mind.
Our Dallas Cowboy football season at this juncture has been a shocker, certainly disappointed, and there's great analogies between the evolving of a football team, its up and down of its success, to the experiences of a fighter. And that's kind of the way I feel about this season, and that's the way I feel about this fight happening at this time. I'm going to look for a way to make it inspirational for the football team.
Jones was scheduled to attend Tuesday's fighter workouts, but instead, hosting duties fall on the shoulders of another familiar figure.
Terrific, huh?
Yeah, it's good.
We've never had this kind of publicity on any fight that we've done. It shows how big Manny is becoming.
No one knows how to work a room during Fight Week better than Bob Arum, the legendary promoter whose stable includes both Manny Pacquiao and Antonio Margarito. But for this fight, the charm is a mask for devastating sadness. In late August, during the press tour for the bout, Arum's son John, an environmental lawyer from Seattle, went missing while climbing in the Cascade Mountains in Washington.
He was a real outdoors man, which is sort of strange for a kid that was born on 72nd Street in Manhattan in New York, but that's how he chose to live his life.
After a 5-day search, John Arum's body was found. He was 49 years old.
Unfortunately, he had been killed on a fall from the peak of the mountain. Everybody in boxing was very, very supportive, particularly Manny Pacquiao, who called me a couple of times a day while we were waiting up in Seattle for news. And Manny told me that he was dedicating the fight to my son John. I thank God for this fight because throwing myself into the promotion made it a lot easier to deal with John's loss. I think John would have wanted me to have pushed forward. Nothing is going to bring him back, and it's just memories that we all have.
As Arum finds solace in distraction, Pacquiao takes to the ring in a brief workout for the press. The fight is 4 days away. Mounting anticipation and endless obligations can make Fight Week an anxiety-ridden period for a boxer. But as this bout approaches, Antonio Margarito is a portrait of a man at ease, clearly reveling in his return to the spotlight.
Antonio Margarito!
Esta pelea va brindada para todos ustedes y vamos a ganarle.
¡Sí se puede! ¡Sí se puede! ¡Sí se puede!
Team Margarito's schedule today includes a pair of appearances in front of a frenzied group of Mexican fans, unmistakably untroubled by the fighter's illegal rap scandal.
Él sabe que lleva una gran batalla, que tiene una gran pelea en puerta y la verdad, eso es nomás para que yo me confíe, pero mira, tu confianza, mira.
¡Miren nomás el campeón, señores!
No sé qué round, pero lo vamos a noquear.
¡Perfecto! ¡Se escucha el aplauso para Margarito!
A la conferencia aquí hubo muchos fanáticos y espero y en la pelea haya muchísimos. Porque sabemos que Manny le ha ganado a muchos mexicanos y yo he dicho que aquí le vamos a cortar la rachita que lleva. Muchos mexicanos creen en Antonio Margarito y eso me da gusto. Ahora quiero que disfruten este triunfo al igual que yo.
Even as the boxer is buoyed by his fans, his wife Michelle concedes that for her, the pre-fight build-up can be unsettling.
Sí, yo estoy nerviosa. Tony duerme muy tranquilo y él nada más está contando las horas para salir a pelear, pero yo soy la que siempre está nerviosa, no él. Yo pienso que los nervios así es cuando ya está saliendo Tony a la arena a pelear. Ahí es cuando siento que estoy más nerviosa. Me sudan las manos, frío, y luego empiezo a sentir cosas en el estómago. La verdad no podría explicarlo, solo pienso nada más que todo va a estar bien y que Dios nos va a ayudar. Eso es lo que pienso.
There's got to be the biggest fight of my career as a trainer, but also Tony's career as a boxer. It is unfair when you know you didn't do something that you're being blamed for. I think that's something that's been haunting him for the past 2 years, so he wants to prove everybody wrong. Deep inside he knows that this is on his back, and he wants to get rid of it.
Cuando me dieron el castigo me quitaron la licencia por 1 año, pues solamente pues doblar las manos. Fue algo bastante duro, algo que tengo que enseñar. La verdad que me dolió mucho. Quiero demostrarle a todos los que hicieron real esta pelea que voy a aprovechar esta oportunidad. Y ojalá y se haya preparado bien porque va a tener una guerra.
Just after sunrise on Wednesday, Team Pacquiao goes to nearby Grapevine High School for a morning workout, with the fighter aiming to stay fresh as he tapers down for the bout.
Manny doesn't like to sit stagnant in the morning, so, we still have 3 days, so as long as we start slowing down more and more, little by little, then we'll be all right.
Though a sense of optimism has been taking hold in the group, for Pacquiao and Roach, with mounting focus comes a measure of tension.
Some pressure to me to focus to win. I have millions of fans for expecting to my victory.
It's maybe a little embarrassing to say, I get anxiety over this, but this is my life. This is what I do. This is all I care about. All I do is boxing. I don't have a wife, I don't have kids, but I do have 14 fighters that need to win. We have to go to the press conference, so we have to get out of here.
Okay. Of all the fighters he's trained, Roach has said his bond with Pacquiao is the strongest. Over 9 years, they've lifted each other to the summit of the sport. At 1 p.m., they head to the press conference for their 23rd fight together. Surrounded by growing speculation that Congressman Pacquiao may soon step away from the ring for good.
I never expecting that I get this position right now to be a champion, you know. But I'm not gonna stay long in boxing. That's what I tell you now. I'm going to focus on my another career, serve people. I have a big responsibility to those people.
You know what? Honestly, like if Mayweather doesn't come to the table, which I don't think he will because he doesn't want to lose in a fight, I think this is it. I honestly think that this might be it. Because you know what? There's no more challenges out there. I'm satisfied with his career. I mean, we're going to have 8 world titles on Saturday. And you know what? That record will never be broken again. I'm going to be in the history books with Manny Pacquiao for the rest of my life.
It's a pleasure for us to be back here at this magnificent facility once again. Boxing is regaining and taking its proper place on the world stage.
Pre-fight press conferences can occasionally be tedious and predictable, but this engagement is laced with an edge. Following an internet video that surfaced of Margarito and Brandon Rios mocking Freddie Roach's Parkinson's symptoms.
Good afternoon to everybody. First of all, one thing I want to clear up before it gets any bigger. Earlier today, there was a video posted up on YouTube about 2 of my fighters joking around, making fun of Freddie Roach. And this was nothing to do with the disease that Freddie Roach has. We know it's something that we don't wish to nobody. I would never allow that in my gym. That I want everybody to know. This is something personal, something between Team Pacquiao and Team Margarito.
Garcia will later call Roach with an additional apology, which is accepted. But somehow, it all seems incidental, considering the brutal and blunt confrontation that's fast approaching. A fighter was once asked what defined him. He held up his fists in a familiar pose. He knew no other way to answer. Far beyond the sport of boxing, identity can be among the most fundamental of struggles. Deciding who you are, determining how you want to be known, resolving how you'll be remembered. It's a set of questions these 2 men are answering in strikingly different ways. Manny Pacquiao views the ring as merely the base of his operations. Each bout he enters is now simply a launching point to greater levels of power and influence. Antonio Margarito, meanwhile, is shadowed by a story discredited by scandal. Fights like this offer a perfect route to rewriting his tale. The encounter on Saturday night is the sole crossing point of their identities.
What the fuck?
As ever, history will record the result of their fight in unequivocal terms. But for the two men squaring off, the journey to define themselves will continue. If you missed any part of 24/7 Pacquiao Margarito, you can catch all 4 episodes tomorrow on HBO, plus the entire final episode on HBO.com. It all leads up to the live fight on HBO pay-per-view Saturday, November 13th. This has been a presentation of HBO Sports.